here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that.
Takes the shots! And that would have been some goal.
Bernardo Silva just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And this is Batistuta. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. And this is well. Batistuta. That's very neat. No, that's overhit. No goals as yet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ibrahimovic.
Halo Septian.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Halo.
That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Good ball, good take. Drilled in low. Pedri! Danger averted for now. And it's come back to the keeper. Saliba. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's certainly onside here. It's bounced back off the post. He scored!
Ibrahimovic.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 40 minutes is number 18, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, it's come to nothing. Kimmich. And it's Bernardo Silva. Schneider. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. And And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Menyiksa.
Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Schneider, and the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played with finesse. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! It's in! They have got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. Petri is having a shot! It's hit the crossbar. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter. And he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Batistuta. Mateus concedes a free kick for that. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking to play him in. He's through, now is he in? Decent chance! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just
A header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Iya, hati-hati.
Terrific header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Batistuta!
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gitu, saya juga kering.
Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Halo Andre.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Mbappe.
Itu saya juga.
Well, they've got it again. Mbappe thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Indonesia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Schneider. And here's Mohamed Salah. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Crunching tackle. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Ibrahimovic claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early.
Soto ini. Asik, 6 poin lagi kita masuk ke divisi 2, guys. Enam poin lagi kita masuk ke divisi 2. Nggak ada yang mau mabar nih guys sama gue, guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward.
He's having a shot! And he's done it! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 13 minutes is number 18, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Bernardo Silva. Ibrahimovic. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Out to the left it goes. Now that's well seen too. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Hazard. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. Denied by an instinctive save.
Look, when we talk about decision making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Soboslai. He's in a great position here. Pedri tries to play it through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ah, he's given it away. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's nice. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Saliba does really well to win the ball there. That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Soboslai. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Saliba. Indonesia are still that goal to the good. And de Ligt. Kimmich. And that's a dangerous ball. The big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Substitution.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the shot! That's another chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Schneider plays it short. Cleared away. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Great chance! Schlotterbeck can get it clear.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider with the short one. And he's cut it out. Arsenal have the chance to go. Tries the shot! And that would have won it. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Indonesia awarded another corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
Indonesia get their 4th corner.
Number 19. Mbuma.
Schneider goes short, and he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. And it's Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hakimi. Messi. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that will be it. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief.
Tombadilo, krokodilo, tralalela. Oh ini. Masuk guys, ayo guys, login guys, mabar bareng guys. Krokodil, tralalela. Ditunggu guys. Halo Dava Maulana.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Goes for the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Schneider. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Mbappe, good strong mid. Goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
They've played it short. De Bruyne, he's got told. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Still goalless at the moment. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ibrahimovic. Shot, surely! Rodri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Kimmich. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, flashes it across. Cannavaro gets it away. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has another go!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Kvaratskhelia proves just a little bit too strong. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Indonesia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And there's a chance for a shot! It's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure
Mas.
and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Kvaratskhelia going face to face with his Ibrahimovic. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, and what? No mistake.
Substitution.
Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Mbappe is flagged offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Neymar. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Pedri does well to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! Oh, the ball. And it's come back out to him. And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Neymar.
Schneider with the short one.
16.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he's following up. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Substitutions taking place. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. This looks promising. Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he get it through? Kimmich's cross. It's a mighty effort. They've done it. 100 games of service, duly rewarded. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great.
So that's it. It is all over.